Takeover right there with 23. Welcome back to the show. You're still listening to the Takeover with Dami Oke. And we've got some special guests in the building for the second half of the show. First up, we've got Ajoke in the building. She is a nightlife PR consultant. Also, we have Jimmie, the entertainer, in the building as well. And last but not least, we have DJ Babus in the building. Welcome.
I don't appreciate the introduction.
You don't appreciate it?
No.
But you're DJ.
I do Ajoke all the hype, but I do other things too now.
Producer. Okay,
film
give them.
actor,
Yes.
Chef.
Yes. Yeah, he's a great
model.
chef, by the way. He can cook.
Are we really going there now?
Yeah, that's what I was like. Okay, if you all want to hype yourself, Jimmie, go ahead.
Nah.
Give them all
Come
your
on,
hype.
I mean, don't get me in my night job, all right? This is daytime, so let's keep it daytime, all right? But yeah, for real. I mean, you have every facet of nightlife right here, right now.
Yeah,
to be honest.
literally.
PR, hype, and of course, the DJ.
The DJ, exactly. I wanted to get you guys all in the studio at the same time just to talk about the fuckery that is coronavirus and what it has done to the industry.
You were allowed to say fuckery?
Yeah, we're allowed to say fuckery. Yeah, we can say that.
I think that's why she said it. Just to let you know.
We can say that. Yeah.
So you already know what kind of show is going to be.
Exactly. We can say that. So, firstly, I'm just gonna go around the room and ask you guys individually, how much has coronavirus impacted, or maybe not even impacted, your business? I'll start, ladies first, of course. I'll start with Ajoke. How much has it impacted you, do you think, so far throughout this whole lockdown?
Positively or negative?
Yeah, like, is it all positive? Is it all negative? Which one is it?
I think the positivity is more than the negativity, because it has made me have time for my business. I'm a food vendor.
Okay.
I'm not just saying that. So before, I used to do all the events. So when the coronavirus started, I had to
find alternatives.
So now I'm doing very well in my business, and I've been able to rest and sleep well, because trust me, nightlife is stressful. It's very, very. When it started, I was happy, like, finally I'm going to rest. But after 2 weeks, I was missing music. I was missing going from my club to another club and leaving in the morning and going back home. Like, I miss nightlife. Trust me, I really, really miss nightlife.
So have you, in actual nightlife, has it been like, have you gotten much gigs going on, or is it a total standstill?
It's a total standstill.
Total standstill for you.
Yeah.
Okay. What about yourself, Jimmie?
Hi everybody. To be honest with you, 2020 for me had started out quite nicely. I was on a good pace. Like the DJ over here already said, we all do a lot of things.
Yeah.
So the amount of things I was doing at the time, they were all beginning to peak at that time. Because of that level of interest that I was able to get when Corona did hit.
Yeah.
I would say financially I had saved up a little bit.
Yeah.
So I wasn't too worried.
Yeah.
I took it more as an opportunity to focus more on other things.
Right.
For me, I mean, I've been my entry into nightlife is mainly because I'm a hype man, right? As well as most recently, hosting my own events and having my own parties and all of that.
Yeah.
But primarily, is by bookings, and you get bookings to host shows at night.
And has that come to a standstill?
Well, initially it did.
Yeah.
It did.
In the beginning of the lockdown, yeah?
Yeah, just after AMVCA. Remember I hosted the AMVCA, the world famous AMVCA?
Yeah. I was there too.
So I was like,
people
oh
were
my
like,
God.
did you see it went viral that if you were at the AMVCA, you have corona?
Yo.
I swear.
If you were there,
and they had the after party at my club, and everybody was scared.
So
I was so scared.
That was the after party. Now remember the show itself
has an after party,
right,
yes.
which is just next door to the main event.
Yeah, and you hosted that too.
I hosted that, and I actually met Special Nigerian, the Shein Watalorin, the guy that they said came back from London.
Yeah,
and he's
but
hold on a second. He's like my best friend. He's not just my friend. Like he put me on a lot of things.
Yeah.
So I owe him a lot. So I'm not gonna be here and be like, yo, this nigga wasn't doing. No.
Yeah.
I saw him at the party.
Yeah.
Right. We related at AMVCA.
So y'all
Right,
had,
do you know what I
you
mean?
all embraced, y'all
Yeah,
had conversations,
like my G
y'all
was
were
good,
breathing
you know what I
air,
mean? Yeah.
exchanging fluids
I mean,
in the air.
I think he poured me.
in the air. You know, when you speak, the
I
yeah.
think there was even a moment where, you know, it was a Martell sponsored event, but he knew I represented Hennessy.
Yeah.
So he came to the front of the stage and was like, "Yo, I got Hennessy for you." So we even shared a drink.
Oh, y'all did all kinds of things.
Yeah. I got tested. I don't have COVID.
Yeah.
I never had. Well, maybe if I had, maybe
Yes,
you know,
boss.
the guy don't move. But at the time when the whole COVID thing started, the lockdown, I decided, okay, let me get into more of me because, like she said earlier on, there's no time. Nightlife takes a lot of your time.
Yeah.
Like, if you're in it, you're out all night and you're sleeping most of the day, and you rarely have time to do anything. But with the lockdown, there was so much time available.
There was so much time.
And luckily for me, I had saved up, so it wasn't like I wasn't in a state of desperation to
what?
to make money. Do you know what I mean? But although we always love making money.
Yeah. So what kind of gigs started like coming at you?
Well, so when there were no gigs, initially I had to develop ideas as to ways to put myself out. Remember, I mean, nightlife is not just about you making money. It's still about you putting yourself out there so you can make money outside of nightlife.
I think that's any creative industry. Like you can't, it's not a 9 to 5. So if you don't work for yourself, if you don't push yourself, no one else is going to do it for you.
Exactly. I mean, most businesses are done, or most deals are sealed in the clubs.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
When everyone is happy drinking.
So I'm like, bro, you see, I could do this for you now. Come on now, lock me in. So like, okay, come see me in the office tomorrow. By the time you go see him in the office tomorrow,
He won't be able to change his mind.
You know, that was one of my first strategies when I came to Lagos. It was that I went out almost every night. Like I was out all the time, and
it's all about how much you want
telling people like, you know, this is what I do,
Yeah.
Because when they say come see me in my office, the power is taken away from you. They're in their element. They're in their big chair looking down at you.
But you weren't coming into
do you know what I mean? But when you're in a night out, it's like they're chilling, you're chilling. Everyone's in the same level, so everyone's just chilled.
My point
and
exactly.
they're able to interact.
But you didn't come
better.
into nightlife not meeting up to the level you were going to meet. Like some people don't get to mingle in the right circles.
Yeah,
where they make decisions because you don't have the right quote unquote package. Package can be expanded beyond just the word package. You have to present yourself as someone that, okay, he's not trying to scam me. Because the auto of every Nigerian when they are either under the influence of alcohol or whatever is they get paranoid. If you're a decision maker, you're thinking everybody's going to take advantage of it. Do you know
everybody's
what I mean?
after me.
But if you're now, that's where the package comes in. But I'm digressing. Let me not move too far. Still on lockdown, the basic thing that was happening for me was there was no shows, but a lot of virtual activities came through. So I hosted a lot of Zoom parties. That was initially where I thought I was going to be making money based on, obviously, for most of those parties, they just wanted my name more than my presence, so to speak, because there's only so much you can do as a hype man on a Zoom party. Do you know what I mean? Which would not be seen as interrupting the flow.
Yeah, like that's very interesting. We're gonna get back into that Zoom parties and all of that stuff that happened. Speaking of Zoom parties and everything, DJs really did their thing during the Corona time. Babus, were you one of those people as well who, you know, we're just doing live events and stuff like that? People were living for that. Like it was actually a thing for a long while. Did you partake in any of that?
So my thing was that so many DJs were doing that. So
initially,
I didn't want to do that. Yeah. So I didn't want to do that.
Yeah.
So the only way I could do that was if it was quote unquote packaged, right? So I had like a deal with Mattel for an event. So I was like, okay, coming out with Mattel was cooler than me doing it by myself alone. And then I did one with like MTV Base, and I did one with Bookie and a bunch of stuff like that. So I did that on a package P.
Yeah.
So yeah, but just to do the basic thing, I wasn't really interested. But lockdown generally was, the first couple months was just
nothing.
Because it was my year, right? Because last year was a good year, and I was okay. This year I had like a whole TV show I was shooting. So we shot the first episode the week before lockdown, and then that was the end. So having to now figure out what to do next was slow, And then from then I had some Zoom parties here and there, and then I produced, and also I now went back into production.
Yeah.
And lucky for me, that was what was now.
That was what was getting you.
Yeah, so I was now making money off that, and I was like, I had no clue I could make money off production, to be honest, because it was, I don't do it on the side, but I was doing that, and then, I started doing a lot of stuff online, like learning more about graphic design. So I'm doing graphics, I'm editing, so
yeah. So
Corona
basically,
was
it gave
tough.
you room to do, other things and
So
explore.
lockdown was tough, but I don't like to, even on the personal P, like I learned to appreciate family more because like when you're down, family's there for you.
Yeah.
And then we all realized that one thing was not enough. We all had to diversify.
Yeah.
So it became very apparent during this whole time. So yeah, luckily for me, RSVP, where I DJ most of the time, and registered like first, like 001 on government thing. So we opened up super early.
Very
yeah.
So 5%. And lucky for me, they had DJs from day one. Even though there was no one coming on the first day,
They were booking you anyway.
Exactly. So, but by day two,
everybody was out.
People were hungry to go out.
I feel like that. I feel like people are probably gonna go out even more now than before. Like even the people who I don't go clubbing, I don't go to parties. Those people are coming outside now because they're like, you know what?
Everyone is tired.
You are truth the first night.
Yeah.
I've never seen through that part of my life.
Bruh.
It's not
They had
just
to
truth.
create
The old
new
landmark.
tables.
The old landmark
Yeah.
was.
It was.
I couldn't even
crazy.
enter.
And that's exactly why
It
it
was
was
really
shut down
bad.
again, because
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
almost uncontrollable.
Yeah.
And it became like, if Corona is going to pass through anywhere, this is where
This is it.
it's
This
gonna
is
pass
where
through.
this is the breathing
But
ground.
I tell you this, I was also scared initially when we moved base from land to water, where it became the thing.
The
to
beach
go
parties?
to
Like
beach
the beach
parties
party,
and
yeah.
everything.
It was crazy. Like it started getting
And it
hectic.
went from
It was-
daytime
it
beach
was really
parties
bad.
to
To
nighttime.
nighttime.
beach
Overnight.
parties.
overnight.
And
Yes.
you're getting to the event, you're getting to the island just when lockdown is hitting. So you're leaving Lagos like 9:15.
Yeah.
And if it takes 45 minutes to get to Ilashe,
You get like-
you
it's a
get
10
there at 10. So you're there till 4 a.m. when lockdown is over. So you're getting back to wherever the jetty you went out from.
I mean, you can't even take that jetty at 4 a.m. It's dark. They don't usually like
It
move
was
till,
really
like,
risky.
7 in the
Trust me, it was
morning.
very
I honestly
risky.
thought there
It
was
was
a
very risky,
curfew
but-
on water as well. That was 7 p.m.
That's what I thought as well.
So
Even the road coffee is not even working anymore. Trust me.
Sorry, so there's no-
I mean, it's working because you still got to settle the men them.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yeah, if
Every-
you're not happy with opening
the
your
fact
pocket
is
every
they've
night,
now
No, I
introduced
even have
working.
cab
what
men
it
who have
is
this
from
nurse
12
card,
o'clock. The
and they show
remaining
them.
6 toll gates open, which is every traffic light becomes a toll gate. Exactly. So and you pay a premium price of 1,000 naira or more.
Even though the amount
more.
I mean, or more, depending
He's
on.
saying it like in
Sometimes
a
it's
legit
hella
way. He's
more.
saying it like it's
The
a
thing
legit
is,
thing.
you
It's a
pay
premium
1,000
price, but you
naira.
gotta pay
You
it,
pay
yeah.
1,000 naira if you're cool. Like if you're like you'll be able to talk to
Or if
the
you're
police
irregular,
guys
if they
properly.
know that
Or
this
they
guy they
know
pass here every time.
But
you
if you
understand?
try to just
Go
object,
and make noise.
They
Say,
will
I'm
take your car.
somebody from
100K.
somebody.
They will seize your car.
They will do their job.
30K.
The least you pay is
something.
50K.
I mean, the thing about Nigerians, we're sympathetic towards everybody's plight. The police too are sympathetic towards your plight. They know you have to enjoy your life.
I beg.
So you now, because they show you sympathy by saying, okay, pay the premium passage fee. You too, you pity them. Say,
Jimmy,
at
can you
least
stop
they
saying
this
premium?
now.
You're saying it like it's a leg, like it's a
No,
like
but how
it's
much
a
you pay at
legit
the toll gate
thing.
normally? You pay 250 depending on the car you're driving, maybe 300 at worst, 500. Well, I don't even know who pays 500.
I think lorries, yeah, and
Am I
trailers, and
driving
trailers.
lorry?
Big trucks.
But now I'm paying 1,000, which is premium. That's like business class. Yeah, it's not first
Business class.
You know what I mean?
fee.
But on that note, in terms of going to the beach and all of that, I was even more worried because like you're leaving your comfort zone, you're spreading it. People
That's
that
to
were,
show you how much Lagosians like to party.
and it was
Yeah.
a
And
desperation.
it was always full.
like all the jetties were full.
Like when you're coming back in the
I
morning,
was
like
not-
you will literally be looking for.
Were you guys there?
I
You
was
guys
there.
know so-
Me and both of us.
No, no, no.
That's what it is.
We
I
have
was
to be
there.
there.
You guys were
I was
among
staying
them.
safe.
I'm not going to sit here
I
and
was
tell
in
you
my
that
house.
I was there. Neither will I say to you that
You just said you were there.
I don't have first-hand information.
You said you were there already. It's too late for that. It's too late to.
I'm not going.
You
to
cannot
be.
do confirm and
Don't-
deny
I will
anymore.
faint
You already
here
said
now. Somebody should turn off my mic, please.
you already said you were there. You already said
Nah,
yes.
but reality
But
is.
wait, we all used those masks.
Yeah. Oh, the whole
no.
time.
Okay, let me put it this way. Let me put it this way.
Lies from the pit of
If
hell.
you practice your personal hygiene, right?
There's no way you can practice personal hygiene when we speak. Fluids come out. Okay.
I know.
That's already one. If you cough and you cough in your hand and you touch anything,
That's
already it.
That's why you should use hand sanitizer every time.
Even if you cough and you wipe it on your shirt and somebody
Right.
hugs you and they touch your shirt and they touch their shirt, that's it.
Okay, so
It's-
like I said at the top of the program, I said I've been tested, right? So that's for me, right? So me, I believe I've had it and it has passed.
Me
I
too.
believe
So I
we've all
got
had
tested
it.
I believe
afterwards.
we all had
too.
it.
So
Because
I got
immediately
tested
after when it started.
afterwards,
Yeah.
or when I did fall ill at some point in time, say like malaria kind of ill.
Yeah,
Me
like an
too.
upgraded malaria.
So
Me
maybe I'm thinking
too.
maybe it was the COVID symptoms.
Do you think that
at the time?
we all may have potentially had
I
COVID?
think
like
so. When it
mild
just started,
symptoms?
I was very sick. Not just me, my friend, and my other friends.
That happened where I live,
And we're
like,
all
there was a
calling each
few
other like,
people
"Are
who
you
got
feeling?
sick at
What
the
are you
same
feeling?"
time.
Then he called me and said, "Joke, are you coughing?" No, I'm not coughing. What about you? Then conference call to find out that I'm
See,
having
we all
same
had it because
symptoms.
How Lagos works is no one is wearing masks.
Even when you're wearing
Everybody's
it.
hugging and kissing.
It's not
that
actually
easy.
taxis.
We've all
No,
had
the
this
worst
thing.
thing is taxis. Like touching the handle of the door, all of that.
Money, you're
But I'll
exchanging
say
more
to you,
cash,
initially
all
when
of
there was
that.
a lockdown, I think that was the period in which we actually slowed it down.
Yeah.
When I think we also closed the airports quite early enough, which
No, we didn't close it early enough. But
no,
yeah.
early enough in terms of for us
Nah.
not to have gotten into a state of chaos, right? More people would have died.
Yeah.
If-
You know what I mean? If they
I honestly
closed it
just think
2
we're just
weeks
lucky.
earlier, if they closed
Yeah,
it 2 weeks
probably,
earlier,
yeah.
we
Nah,
wouldn't have had a lockdown.
I swear, we're just lucky and blessed because we didn't control anything.
We are
Let's
not
be
Yes,
blessed
there
because
was
we don't
nothing
know. We don't know
controlled.
because how many
Listen,
tests are we even
The
doing?
Black man
number
blood.
Exactly.
The test was very expensive.
You know that we're actually below the standard, like the minimum standard of testing for any country in the world. Nigeria is below that.
Speaking of
That's why
testing-
we're being banned by different countries.
Speaking of testing,
from
let me tell
traveling.
you something an experience that someone had, with names withheld, right? Someone was supposed to go out of town. No, come on. Someone was supposed to go out of town, and the necessity at this stage is you have to do a COVID test.
Yeah.
One of the agencies that they've been, collecting money to do this COVID test, they charge upwards of 50K.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I heard
you
about
go
that.
there, you go do the test. This person did the test. On the day they're about to travel, they finally get the results, and it's positive. Right? So that person's going crazy. Like, so I can't travel. So and how many people have I been in contact with? Going berserk, like out of her mind. All of a sudden, she gets a call back from the same agency saying that they made an error. They made a mistake, that their machine had been printing only positives for the last 24 hours.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my!
Did she
Do you know
cancel
how
her
many
flight
people?
already?
Do you know how many
No,
people
she
they would have
hadn't.
done that for?
Do you know how many families you have ruined
I
with
swear,
that one
exactly,
action?
I
Do you know
swear.
how much flight tickets have been wasted? Say, we are all positive. That's the whole family. It's positive.
Some
So what
families
if
that
you're
want to
taking your son?
relocate.
So what if you're taking your son to college, or example, his school is starting up, and you've paid already
Yeah.
everything, and he can't make it because you gave them the wrong COVID-19 test?
They're
Yeah.
even lying. Like they're writing on receipts recovering COVID-19 patients. So a little boy in my compound, it was playing ball and just had a wound, and they took
They're
him
just
to.
trying to reach the.
And when they were going to write the receipts for
I
them, they wrote
really
recovering
believe in
COVID-19 patients. I'm
conspiracy
like,
theories. I believe in conspiracy theories, and I think in this country, I feel like they're trying to cover for the fact that the money that they have
don't say
budgeted
5G.
towards coronavirus has to go somewhere. It has
They're
to
trying to
look like
justify
it
it,
goes
yeah.
somewhere. Well, we know that it has been pocketed allegedly.
And
we
we're
gotta
just
say
surviving based on who we
so we
are.
won't get sued or nothing. But you and I both know.
they should just open clubs, please.
I don't
We
think
want.
so.
They should open.
I don't think so.
I mean, to each person
do you
is
guys
home.
want clubs to be open?
No.
Show of hands, who wants the club to be back open?
Do I want it to be open?
I want it to be. How would you ask me such question? Obviously.
I would love for it to be open if
Coronavirus.
if there was a way that we could all just be certified to have either been tested recently or
I did hear in the news though that actually this morning I heard this morning that they have just acquired new tests, and WHO has released a new test kit that is much cheaper and quicker to get your results in as well, and it's supposed to be quite cheap, and apparently it's supposed to be like equivalent
guys,
of
it's not safe
2,500 naira out here. But that's the thing. Are they going to inflate the prices?
It's not safe.
Of course they probably would.
In Nigeria, when they're
results
selling
comes out in an hour
sanitizer
or
like
something
9,000
that.
already.
if you notice the things I've been saying, I've been speaking
But I mean,
of
from
my own
50K,
personal
they can only
case.
inflate it towards
Like
10K.
my own personal case, me, I know that I don't survive waiting, or I don't know about you people, but I do okay. You understand? I've interacted with people, I've taken precaution, and in some cases I've thrown caution to the wind. In some cases, like today.
I think at least I go to market every day to buy food. I go to market to buy food stuff. I exchange.
Ain't nobody wearing a mask in this room.
Exchange money, so I think I'm fine too.
So look at pot calling kettle black. We're all the same people. The fact is, we are enjoying the luxury of our own ignorance, if I would say so, because we just don't know, so we don't care.
Yeah.
If we had the same, if we had the same numbers,
maybe we're tired of caring.
No, but hold on a second. If we had the same numbers that the United States were having, and it's so alarming as it is, the deaths that were coming up, people are not dying that you know of. That's the problem.
Maybe sure.
If your family member, amongst us in this room now, can we count one person that his family member has died based on corona?
No,
I don't know anybody.
Nobody in this room.
I know of somebody, but like I know like a friend of mine's family member. Like my friend's family member died, but it's not anyone I know personally.
So the numbers, the average is maybe 1 out of every 20 people has actually experienced death due to COVID.
Yeah.
Which is why it's hard for people to comprehend that. People will tell you corona no day for a year. I went to
especially the illiterate.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
No, when I was on another radio show, best believe people were I had people calling in the morning. I had a morning show and people were calling in and they were like, it doesn't exist. It's not real. It's not in Nigeria. And I was like, listen,
people.
I said, listen, coronavirus is in every country in the world right now, and you think that Nigeria is so special that it just doesn't exist here. This only country in the whole world.
Black man blood.
Wow.
And even the people that we've all gone crazy about. I say again, my friend, special Nigerian, no symptoms. Nothing was wrong with him. Do you know what I mean? He only went out of all based on his information was out there.
Did he get symptoms later?
So he called them and said, yo, can I get tested so that at least I can put this thing to rest.
Did he get symptoms later?
No. He
So
just got tested and he was positive. So he went and submitted himself to the center, what they call
isolation center.
Isolation, thank you, God bless you. Isolation center. Submit himself there, sat with people that supposedly had some of them high society
he said
people.
supposedly.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't there, so I don't know. This is what he said. So he was there with high society people, normal people, international diplomats, all sorts of people that just been frequently flying. Do you understand? So those people were there together. They treated all of them, and when he got out, got clean, went back to London, and he's been traveling the whole of Europe since.
So I think the coronavirus is just overrated. It's not as bad as people say.
That's ballsy to say, and I like it.
That's ballsy to say.
No, I just know according to what you're explaining to us now.
Yes,
It looks like
you're
it's
right.
not that bad.
But you know what it is
for young.
No. Don't use that narrative. That narrative is very dangerous to use. It is not just a thing of young people will be fine. That is not the narrative to use. There's kids that have died from it. There's young people who have died from it. It's not in terms of being young. It's your immune system. It's how strong your immune system may be. So if you're a young person and you, for example, have a diabetes or something like that, you are more susceptible to have like worse symptoms than someone else. Do you know what happens?
Do you know what happens to most people when you start speaking about stuff like this? They just tune off. They're not hearing you anymore. All they want to hear is he died of COVID. He didn't die of COVID.
Yeah.
They don't want to know whether it opens you up to ailments that you had before, or what it does to your immune system that actually leads you to death.
Yeah.
People just want to hear only corona.
That's
Corona
it.
Jonathan, that's
Why does everything sound much funnier in Yoruba?
no, but that's how you understand? Because it's the reality of it all. People it only drives home when you hear that Jimmie guy that came and was talking on our podcast. When the guy don't buy you.
God forbid.
Relax. God forbid. Na corona kill him. God please, I beg.
And then Nigeria, once someone dies, their followers now increase, but everyone is trying to rush to see.
I think it's everyone in the world. I don't think it's just Nigeria.
But it's
everyone in
some
the world.
people even comment therapy.
No, but when you do pass away, people that didn't feel the need to reach out to you now have like,
I
there's
wish
no
I reached out.
And they only see the good in you
because
when you
death
die.
is so final. Not necessarily they only see the good. They're only supposed to. You're not going to celebrate someone's negativity in their death.
No. Okay. They miss you.
They're not. Die. So the only thing they would want to say, okay, let me just wish you well.
When people there's people who have done bad now. I mean, if Harvey Weinstein died now, people would be like, "Oh, he was such a great director." Woody Allen.
Yeah,
Woody Allen was so problematic, and it was just like, "Oh, let's remember the life of Willie Allen."
If Bill Cosby dies today, we will all watch the entire binge watch that shit from beginning to end of the Cosby Show, not caring about what he went to jail for.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys did, but we had like a party in the house.
Yeah.
Wow. Wait, are you guys related?
No. That's a dictator.
So what's the cause for the party?
Abacha's death was celebrated nationwide.
You guys cook jollof rice.
It was more like we are free, like freedom.
Isn't it? Okay, that's what you say.
True.
Abacha, exactly. Some people were sad. Even as he's dead, he's still sending money back to us.
I like that guy is a bad guy.
His sugar babies enjoyed. I swear, right? His sugar babies enjoyed. His sugar baby must have enjoyed, man. But back to the world of entertainment now, and what this means, like what the new landscape that we are in now. People are afraid to go out. People are afraid to enjoy themselves. And you starting with you, Ajoke, I mean, you said that you started venturing into the food business and stuff like that just to get out of it. Now, do you think that in Lagos now, December coming, what do you think is going to happen in December? Like, are we still gonna have Dirty December? Have clubs started reaching out to you guys in terms of bookings and everything? Starting with Babus, has clubs started reaching out to you too?
He said his club was the first to register. 001.
It's crazy because
they need money now.
It's crazy because I've gotten like a lot more bookings from clubs. In fact, there are 2 new clubs that are opening in Lagos next month in November.
Right.
So I'm getting bookings for those already.
I have a theory for that though. My theory for reasons why people get bookings now is they get people that can actually attract people to come to the club. So they're selective of people that have a name. If you notice, I believe the people that will suffer the most from COVID-19 is those that didn't establish themselves prior to COVID hitting.
It's not just okay, I'm not trying to be proud, but I think I've tried in the PR industry, and now they don't even need us right now. We PR.
Exactly, because they've discovered new ways of surviving.
People will still come out. Because people have been indoor for too long, so we are not even important right now. Maybe January, when everything is back to normal, when they need people to come out.
What is normal though?
Or by November.
I don't know why you guys
don't need
think
us
that
right now.
January,
It's you guys that are making
COVID-19, January 1st is going to hit and COVID-19 is just going to be over. Because you're like, January.
I'm just trying to say that
everything's back to normal.
When people are already tired of partying and they need people to come out again, they will now remember that let's go and hire these PRs back. But right now, we're not important to anybody.
Okay. Like, where is it open right now in Lagos?
What's open?
Quilox is not open.
Okay, so clubs
is not open.
So clubs are not open.
Yes.
Yeah.
But like
lounges are open.
Restaurants,
Okay.
I mean, and that's all
Lagos is open.
that's all still limited. No, but there's
still kind of limited.
You know the thing about curfew, even when you were in high school or whatever, I don't know. I mean, I never had curfew, but if your parents ever gave you curfew,
was she a bad guy? Bad kid.
Wait, what?
You don't want to know my story.
Marlian.
Trust me. Anyway, so if they gave you curfew, it doesn't mean you can break it. It doesn't mean if you come home late, you are going to be killed. No, it's just for you to remember that be cautious and try and be home before a certain time.
But we're not
There's
teaching
only
anybody
so much.
bad things.
If
though.
the country was
obey the
in
curfew.
no, obey the curfew. If the country was in a state of lockdown where it's which it was in initially, you will see military men on the road making sure you don't go out.
Yeah.
Right now, they're still leaving us to our free will.
I feel like they even know that people have.
They know people.
I keep
they
saying,
know
I
people
keep
are
using
out,
the
yeah.
United States as reference, right? But in as much as the numbers in America is ridiculously high, their clubs almost never closed.
Yeah,
In
but
some
America's
states.
problematic though.
No, I'm just saying.
America's actually problematic.
Donald Trump was on screen yesterday saying he reopened the economy by, Republican states reopening earlier while Democrat states didn't open early enough.
Yeah.
So he's saying he did a good thing, and that's why the economy is getting back to where it was for America. Nigeria, our economy was already
It's already in shambles.
It was already inside the
you now want
water.
to take away the one thing that actually works, which was nightlife. Do you know how the artists have suffered
No, nightlife is.
out of not being able? Artists have become influencers,
Yes, they have.
Yes, trust me, true.
Do you know, like, there's quite a few artists that when, like, for example, Omale, right?
He's never had the experience of
He
standing in front of a
never got
crowd.
Yeah, because we started hearing about him during
during
the
Corona.
If I'm talking about
Corona
standing in front of a
was-
He
crowd,
would have made
Omale won't
stupid
stand next to
money,
me.
stinking money. That's what he
Facts.
would have made.
Facts.
Because
Yeah.
he really came out with a bang. But
Yeah,
the thing
he
is,
did.
kudos to him for still like being like where he is with no
No, that's
club
just
and
to show you how
party.
bad
Do
he
you know
is.
what I mean?
That's it, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
He's
so,
a
but
bad
he,
boy.
he lost out on so much
Tell
money.
us something about this, right? Beginning of Corona, everyone was scared to drop music.
Yes, they were.
So he dropped music and he was like the only one for a while.
No, but you know what?
Yeah, he was,
Initially, we were all only bumping to Nobody and Bob
Was it
Daddy
before Corona?
because those came
Yeah.
out just
Was
before
it? Don't
Corona.
Rush.
So Don't Rush is the
Okay,
Corona
was it the one
jam.
that sang
Yeah, that's the Corona jam.
But
Don't
Bob
Rush was
Daddy,
the one that sang
Bob
Bob
Daddy and Nobody
Yeah.
were the two songs that were like, yo,
What's
that
nobody?
kept us going.
Nobody,
Joe Boy,
DJ
Joe Boy.
Dalton and Joe Boy.
Yeah.
I mean, we had
And
that
that
party
Mayor Kun of Lele.
at
Oh yeah.
we had the release party at Skyfall,
Wow,
Neptune.
dear.
Just
Yeah,
the day,
yeah, I
like
remember.
2 days after.
That
Lockdown.
that
2 days
that
after the
Sunday.
lockdown.
Yeah.
Yes, that
2
Sunday.
days
I remember.
after lockdown.
Bad.
I'm
It was
like,
on a
are you
Sunday.
gonna-
He was the only person that
Jimmy is
dropped
doing
a
bad
body of work.
things.
No, I remember. Yeah, we hosted him here.
Bad
was on that Sunday.
things,
She's
you
giving me
guys.
some bad
And the
luck
lockdown
out
started
here.
on Thursday.
Yeah.
We were at
You
Skyfall
remember,
too.
Abby?
No,
Okay, give me the real tea, guys. Has any clubs reached out to you to do something
Yes.
during the pandemic? Like they were secretly open?
Yeah.
no,
Clubs.
Yes.
Clubs, no.
Nah, they,
I feel like you guys are lying.
But DJs,
no,
yeah.
no. Do you know
Well,
what? Do you know what?
private
Clubs.
DJs reached out.
Clubs
What?
need to
Private
make
events.
noise
Two
for them to
DJs
make
reached
money.
out to you for a clubbing event.
No club, house party.
Yeah, there were
House
many private
parties.
events.
Yeah, house
Yeah.
parties came to function.
parties.
Yeah.
Yes.
No, not even house parties. There were house concerts.
House
Like I know a guy that
concerts.
like got like a big parking lot in like on an estate and he had like a concert.
Oh,
Wow.
He brought an artist and everything.
really?
Wow.
And they asked you to do that?
No, not me. They told me about it, but he brought.
Not you.
not
Nice
You
one,
don't want to
right?
incriminate yourself. I see you,
But
sir.
it was a big event and it was packed.
Yeah.
I mean, trust
Okay.
me. If they were gonna book anyone, they would have to promote it, right? Or they will have to engage the PR people to
To do it.
covertly find, clients that will be willing to break the rules and come out
Trust
and
me,
party.
Jimmy. They don't need PR right now.
And obviously, the bad PR that nightlife got also came from the Funke Akindele situation.
Oh, when she had
A
a
lot-
party
a
with
lot-
her husband.
A lot of
And
celebrities.
Mali event as well.
Yeah, a lot of
Yes.
celebrities felt like, I mean, within Lagos at least, a lot of celebrities would have felt like, yo, they're trying to use us to make a statement. So,
I think we're trying to do it for Funke because
no, they
used her as a
her to
scapegoat.
make a statement.
Yeah, they use her as a scapegoat.
In her
used her
movies,
as
she's
a
always preaching
she's
against
always
corruption.
she's always.
Abi.
So I think they were trying to tell us that Shay, you're always preaching against corruption.
I can't hear you. You said what?
Say it on the mic. Say it on the mic.
I don't want to.
Give me your chest.
What Ajoke said is
I
they were saying
follow
she
In
was
her
preaching
movies,
that
she's
she
always
was
speaking
No,
against.
against
I love her.
corruption.
I'm a big
No, we
fan of
all
Funke
love her.
Akindele. I'm a big fan of Funke Akindele, but I think they were trying to show her that Shay, you're always preaching against corruption. And say, no, Nigeria, if you watch a series, I think you understand better. So they were trying to show us that since you're always preaching against corruption, and let us kukuma,
Let's
Use
go
her
for
as an
join you
example.
and you
Sorry,
get
so
to.
one is
Allegedly.
this. One is this. Nigerian government, we just love. They love their social media.
They are
hosts.
cloud chasers too.
Oh,
Exactly, they are. So anything that happens, like celebrity involved, and they can make
They
some
will
noise,
run
they
with
jump on
Especially
it.
Naira Marley.
They
Why?
arrested her.
Yeah,
They arrested her.
Guys,
They asked her to do
You say
community
Nigerian government,
service.
they are social media kilokwe. What do you call it?
Pose.
Hoes.
Social media host.
Now you know the reason why
For
they
the
are
right reasons, for the reasons that
because
suits
you
them.
guys, well, not maybe not you guys, but social media is constantly used to bash the government.
Absolutely.
So if you know that
So there-
something
any
is being
chance
used
that they
to
have
bash you,
to look
you try
good.
and get in there to try and change the narrative.
Yeah.
I mean, I would do that if I was a business and they're constantly saying on Twitter that
Absolutely.
your
It's just a
is
business
whack.
play.
You find a way to promote
Yeah,
yourself
police
on
is
that.
your friend,
So I don't blame
hashtag.
them for doing that. I mean, it's only you that fell victim to it by way of getting caught. We're
Yeah.
all thieves until we are caught.
Yeah.
You understand? A lot of people did it worse than she did
Yeah.
Yeah.
in this lockdown.
And you know,
Yeah,
and I'm sure
trust me.
some of those
And they got
people
away with it.
And I'm sure some of those people were the very same people commenting like, "Oh, you did bad" and all this
Do
kind
you know
of
what I
stuff.
mean? Like,
I mean, how many
people are
people?
hypocrites.
They're
How many
hypocrites.
people went to a house party during this pandemic?
No,
I had an house party for my birthday.
You had a house party.
Speaking about birthdays, I was gonna have a dinner at my house, but I'd seen so many people do dinners in there, and people coming in with
I don't
masks.
like when you guys say so many people did, so many people. Why can't you do your own? Why
No,
can't
no,
you?
no. I didn't say that was the reason why I didn't do mine. I said I'd seen people do it, and I'd seen them do it, right? And I'd seen how they did it, and I realized people were coming in with masks and everything. I'm like, I don't
So
want
it
to have
means
to go through all of
all
that.
of that.
Just
you
to
do
have
your
dinner.
DJ
It's my
work 'cause they
birthday.
pay you.
Yeah, the whole world
Is
will
this something
still
you
know
love
it's my
doing?
birthday.
And is that something you miss doing?
But I don't really care. I don't want to have to worry about your health. So stay at home, wish me well, and
Stay at home
Send
and
me
wish
cake.
me well.
you know what I
Send
mean.
me cake.
Send me cake.
My account number will be,
Account number.
And
will be
send me
displayed
money.
on,
You
on
guys
my
like
WhatsApp.
money too much.
Because that's the only way I
Who
can
doesn't like
replicate
money?
your absence.
You don't like money.
I
You
know.
are doing Zoom parties.
No, look at me very much.
Right,
Don't like
right,
money.
Bagari.
I don't like
That's
money,
the only
no.
way I can
It's a
replicate
lie.
your presence by way of you sending me money. So I know
Yeah.
that Omo, wait till have you do with this money with Jimmie for do for me. If they
I
say
can't hug
do
you,
it.
but I'll hug the alert.
No,
you know.
just spend the money. Don't be like that. If they send you money for wine, you go buy wine.
Yeah. Okay. Also, I want to know because I cannot not ask this question with y'all in here because I'm sure you guys have seen everything that's happened, the behind the scenes, the ugliness, the good, bad, and the ugly of clubs, right? And you guys, who else am I gonna ask? But you guys know the ins
Depends
and outs.
on what you want to ask, baby girl.
Yeah, I'm just go out with it. Now, there's this thing that goes around that people are saying about
These
certain
people.
like folks that come into the club and they book tables and they get
Right.
bottles and all that, but they never even pay for these bottles.
I'm not going to talk, please.
Just let her land. Let her land.
The question
Like-
Let her
directed to me.
land. Let her land. Let her land.
I just want to know, as
Okay, so what's the problem with that?
I'm just
One in a picture.
asking,
No. Okay, so wait.
have you witnessed it
The
happen?
question is.
I have.
Wait, hold on.
And who?
I need the question to be clear, please. Please.
Are there people
Right.
who pretend to be balling in the club with hella bottles?
Are
and
there
table
people
and
that are
everything?
needed to pretend to be balling?
Oh, another
Because
angle.
now you cannot just assume that these people will just boju how they say it,
Yeah, true.
and carry themselves to
Translation.
the club.
Translation.
Who just carry their face on
And
their chest
carry their face on their chest.
and come to the club, order drink, and not pay or
That's
not
not
be
even-
able to pay. Or
That's what they-
or they order 10 bottles
10
and
bottles
send
and it's
Just
back.
only
they order
back.
10 bottles just to stay in the VIP session.
Now let me
then
tell
they
you
open
this.
only
There's
one.
some scenarios.
Or they order EXO
But hold
and
on,
drink only
hold on.
VSOP.
Hold on a second. Let's put it in ratio. If there are 10 people, right, that do that will come to the club and order 10 bottles of shayu and
Yeah.
drink maybe one. Right, say that we have a case study of 10 people that have done that.
Yeah.
Right? Of those 10 people that have done that, I can tell you maybe one or two did that on their own.
So the rest were paid to
The
do this?
rest, they're not paid.
Who told them to do
Okay, let me give you a scenario. Let me put myself in this scenario. No club mentioned, but they invite me to the club. Yo, Jimmie, we want you to just come to the club. Just do 2 minutes hype. When I say 2 minutes, maybe just like 30 minutes. Quick thing. They don't have money to pay me, but
Just come, make it.
I'm waiting for what he has to say.
the whole
Because I feel like you
Let
want
him
to
land the
insult us.
plane.
No. I'm trying to make it clear because we are going to abuse the ones who abuse, but let's separate those that we're abusing from
From the other one.
so that nobody gets offended.
Okay.
That doesn't need to be offended. If you get offended, you are supposed to be offended. So
If the shoe fits.
right. So now there's some people of those 2 people. Let's just remove those 2 people aside. Those 10 people now. Let me give you a case study of myself. They say, Jimmie, come to the club. Yo, we don't got guap, but we got you. Come through with your friends. At least I got you 3 bottles.
Yeah.
All right, 3 bottles. All right, cool. No problem. You make it lit, right? Yeah, sure, I'll make it lit. No doubt. Best table in the house. I got you. All right. So I get there. They bring 10 bottles.
The club brings 10 bottles.
But I'm supposed to only drink 3.
Bro, that's the package, man.
Okay. Who did
They are
this?
not paying. Listen.
Who
They are
did
not
this, Kaba?
paying me. They are not paying
Why are
me.
you mentioning the club?
It wasn't Cabal.
It wasn't
They're
Cabal.
not paying me, right? But they want
57.
to give me the service of what they could pay me. Say, Jimmie, if we go pay you and you go spend the money here, and so it will be. So the outlook for the world is, yo, we hosted Jimmie and we hosted him like a fucking star. We gave him 17 bottles on the night. Jimmie, how many you drink? How many can I really drink?
Yeah.
I probably won't drink the champagne because 1 bottle of Hennessy is okay for me. Hennessy all the way, baby. You already know. Still, you understand? That's on the some people. So if they say you see some people balling,
So you
they
think so?
probably-
It's not
they-
necessary.
they
I don't think that's
they
what happens.
Wait, listen. Not in all situations.
That's his personal experience.
In my own, I'm saying because it's easy for you to say Jimmie is one of those people that come and ball and not pay. Because I'm gonna go there.
So when
ball
we are
out
seeing
and walk out,
it,
I'm
when
not
we
gonna
are-
exchange
when we
cash
are
with
seeing
anybody.
people return bottles, we're like, what's going on
Sorry.
here? So that's actually a strategy of
To
the
get
club.
other people in the club.
to get other people
to
because
open the
I'm telling you,
gates.
when we're
It's also a
seeing it,
marketing
we're like,
strategy.
and then you know when they have to stop the whole music. That
I don't
annoys
think
me.
they do that.
But let's hear from a PR person
3
because
bottles.
this is
Yeah.
my
4
own
bottles.
experience.
5 bottles.
That be me on the mic. Yeah.
I don't think they do that. First of all, owing is a different story.
I don't think she said
from
owing,
No,
though.
hold on. Owing is a different story from actually buying and trying to show. Some people will come, they want to buy only one VSOP, but because they want to stay in the they are going to pay for the VSOP, but because they want to stay in the VIP session, they will come and order for John Perignon, order for EXO, order for VSOP.
As decoration.
And- just then at the end of the day, they will only drink the VSOP and pay for that VSOP, but return the rest. And some people will come, order for dumpy everything, drink everything, and will not pay. A stranger can walk into a club and buy everything and not pay. It's definitely a regular customer or a celebrity.
Which are the 2 instances I told you to keep aside. There are 2 of those instances out of 10.
So you
because there's only how bold are you? How many
Like,
crazy
who are you?
celebrities do we know?
Yeah.
Like if
Who
we're
are
going to
these
be talking about
celebrities that
I
celebrities,
won't mention their names,
Jonathan,
but
if
they
Mention names.
guys, it's
Tell
easy to say
us.
mention name if you're not the one mentioning the name,
I
right?
can't
But
do
the
that.
reality,
This
the
is what I'm
reality-
gonna do. Since we're audio, yeah, I'm gonna mention a name, yeah, and you guys are gonna raise your eyebrows. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cool. Please do that.
Nobody will fall. I'm secret, but I'm not going to raise any eyebrows.
I'm just gonna think who are the club regulars.
I never said I was going to agree to this.
No, hold on. Who are the club regulars?
I'm not raising no eyebrow.
I have to think about it. Oh, is it an XBB that Jack contested?
Wow,
No raising the eyebrows.
we're not doing this. No,
I don't even understand.
Okay, is it?
No,
an
what are we asking
Is it-
exactly? What are we asking exactly?
People
that
said
come
there's
into
celebrities who drink
Okay,
everything.
so-
and
You
so-
know,
don't
only
pay.
celebrities
so the
do
two-
a lot of big
so-
boys too. Trust me.
Ajoke,
And we have to chase them to collect
I
our
don't know,
money.
I don't know.
But the truth is, they
I
pay
don't
to the
know
PRs, but the PRs too don't pay, and that's why
Oh
the debts
wow!
used to pile
You
up.
see, you're opening a lot of avenues.
So like it's not just most times it's not just that they own. Stop. It's not just that they own.
Say that on the
I can't say that. No.
She said. Okay.
That's funny.
So like it's not just it's not just there's not how you run a club business and people will not owe you. You can't do it. It's not possible.
I don't know about where you guys are, but places where I know, they cannot bring a bottle like in Yankee. They will not even bring a bottle till like your card is on file. So you give them your card. So whatever comes to your table, they swipe that thing.
And if they can't swipe it, it won't come.
They swipe that.
So
thing.
you have to give the card first.
Give your card first. They swipe it.
And
What club
talking
is that?
about celebrities,
Yankee.
Oh yeah.
we also give them drink limits. Do you know? When we invite you most times, we give you drink limits, and when you now pass your drink limit, you are now refusing to pay the remaining change.
Why are you giving them in the first place? It's what I just said to you.
Yeah.
So, for example,
If there's a limit, then
I
it's a
said
limit.
If
my
there's a
agreements
limit,
with you
you order- let's
was
say we
3
give you a
bottles,
limit of
right?
200K.
My agreement with you was
Champagne
3
is
bottles.
50K.
I got
Order
there.
4 champagne
I drank
drink and
3
leave.
bottles.
Yeah.
But you want to
But
order.
you brought
No,
more
no,
bottles.
Some of them will
They
get
order
low.
for it, Jimmy. They
no,
order for
themselves.
it. They order for it themselves.
See, if they order for it themselves, those people are what? They are reckless people. There's no point in us generalizing based on 1 or 2 reckless people, because it is easy for us to say everybody that goes to the club, they do a certain thing. No, there are people like that. Not every Nigerian is a Yahoo boy, but the majority of these people are there. Does that mean we're all Yahoo boys? No. I drive a big ass
But we're
Benz
not forcing
Jeep.
you to come and
very, very
spend
bright. Everything
old
shiny. Even me myself, when I see myself, I look like a Yahoo boy.
Like,
But I am not a Yahoo
Hush
boy.
puppy here.
I actually do 4 different jobs. 4, not 1, 4. So
Proud
I
of
can
you,
easily
proud of you.
justify whatever I'm doing. But most people, I mean, we now say that everybody that dresses like that,
Jimmy
they're
feels
all
personally
Yahoo boy.
attacked.
Sorry?
I said Jimmy feels personally attacked.
Yes.
You're taking it too personal.
It's okay, darling. It's okay.
I go to the club.
Let me hold your hand.
I get a lot of drinks.
Jimmy,
It's attacking
let me
us
hold your
now.
hand.
Which one is we bring it to you?
If
We don't bring it to you. I think I will order
if I've
for
been
it
in the
now.
nightlife, say about 10 to 15
In my
years.
club, I don't know about
if I
every other
have,
club. They don't do that.
I can say
we
maybe
don't do that.
only 10 out of 15 years have I actually,
You
or
come
5
to
out
Kabao,
of the 10 of the 15 years
Do we
have
do
I
it?
spent my money. Do you understand what I'm saying? Say,
Who do you know
say
in
if I
Kabao?
spent like
So they give you drinks when you come.
So
let me tell you another thing. Let me tell you another thing.
I want to know these people. I want free
Can I
drinks.
talk?
I mean, I get a lot of free
as a
stuff.
PR,
though.
as a PR,
Why
we're
are you
entitled
talking
to
like
complimentary
that?
drinks. Hold on.
Clubs take care of us.
Okay.
We're entitled to compliment as a PR. Actually,
Normal level.
as a PR, especially to the ladies, they are
Yeah.
entitled to complimentary drink, either whiskey or champagne. I advise the ladies when they are much, especially to take whiskey because it doesn't quickly finish. But when you take champagne, how many
It's
champagne
gone.
will sell? Like, so I advise them to take this. And sometimes when I don't have guests, I just stay with my own Mattel, and sometimes I can even call my guy. What's up? Where are
Product
you
placement.
now? Come to come
Yeah,
to
but
Kabao. Hold on. Come
no,
to Kabao. You know what? Come
clubs
to Kabao
or drink
now.
brands as sponsor this episode.
Yeah,
Okay,
No, we pay. I'll say
Pay
come
your
to
money.
Kabao now. Come and chill now. If you guys say will you guys should you go buy drink from? Say come, just come, Joe. I know that you drink out of my own. When drinking out of my own, when you finish, you buy another one. Doesn't have a choice. So like that, I've already made money. Like I don't know if you understand. Even if you don't have the intention of coming to spend, I've given you drink. You say buy.
yeah,
They don't know that.
it's your strategy. Well, now they all know.
But do you understand? So now you buy, and some people want to do big boy. They will not buy that material that I'm
They'll
drinking.
buy more.
They will buy more. They will even buy extra.
Again, no drinks or
So
clubs
it's- I
But
don't-
that's some people
this episode.
still. Like I said to you, that's some people. Because at the end of the day, if you believe that it's everybody, I don't want us to generalize because
Yeah.
it's easy for people to
That
listen
thing
to
that
us.
you said, I've never heard it before. We
That
don't-
was-
Nobody does that.
Nobody does
No,
what?
It's the
listen,
norm.
listen.
Nobody
think
does
about
what?
it.
That the club will be the one to give you plenty drink just to show.
But
Yes.
Excuse you.
order for it.
But Ajoke, that's his personal
I've seen it many
experience. You can't.
times.
You can't
I don't
run-
understand.
You can't run
that
down
the
his
club will dash us
personality.
when you are not even. We are
But
They
not.
are not.
they're
Oh my
giving
God.
him 3 drinks.
Did you not
They
hear what I
asked- They said
said?
they're gonna give him 3 drinks, and they gave him 3 drinks.
We have agreed for
But
3,
they put 10
but they
drinks
put 10 on the table so that the other people
Shana
around me.
Wale.
Yes, no.
Okay.
Did you hear what she just said?
Yes, Shana Wale. Yeah, just
AKA
money.
one
Ice.
battle, 2 battle,
Okay.
3 battle people.
Okay.
The
Say,
girls with the
Jimmy,
cute
we're not
girls.
paying you,
Get me,
but
get
we
me.
go announce you like we
people
pay
like
you.
you are the problem. Yes, because you are an hype man.
Undertaker
yes, it's true.
music.
Because it's what I say. Get me, one bottle,
okay,
2 bottle,
okay.
1 million, 1 bottle,
Okay.
2 million, 2 bottle. Or what it is you.
No, I agree. It's
You are the
a
one.
job that we do, right?
And you are proud of really
Yes,
people
and
like-
even you
so
as a PR person,
other people are
you
trying
tell
to
lies
catch
to your
up.
people too.
Yeah,
You tell them different
No, I
levels
don't.
of
Well,
lies to
I
get them to
don't.
come to the
I don't.
club.
The game is the motherfucking game.
So at the end of the day, if I
don't,
do my job
please.
well enough, don't be a hater. Hate the game.
The game is the motherfucking
Stay
game.
salty, babe.
Ooh, ooh,
You know what I mean?
On that note,
Yeah.
I feel like this is where we're gonna end. Okay, I think this is where we're gonna end. Okay,
Jimmy. I won't let you into my club again.
Oh wow.
Your club?
Thanks.
Oh,
Alright.
this is all this
Alright.
tea up in here. You know what I'm saying?
Alright.
All this tea up in here. Like
Your club,
there's a
Abby.
lot going on. Okay.
He's proud. He's trying to make me feel like it's not your club. I can enter if I want to
I've
enter.
been in the
Okay,
game 15
guys,
years. Your club wasn't existing when I started this shit. Don't tell me
What
that.
is going on?
Facts, babe. Don't even check it.
I don't have anything to say. Can we? No, I don't have anything
No,
to say.
it's
Trust me.
facts. It's
Shots
facts.
fired.
It's not,
Shots fired.
it's not anything. It's facts. If you
Alright.
don't know, Google me, y'all.
Oh.
I don't really
That's
proud
on
people, so I'll just
period.
K.O.
Oh, period.
I love Ajoke. Oh, come on, guys. Alama.
Please stop.
Give
Don't
them-
sweet smile. Don't sweet smile, me, please.
That's a period. That's a period.
Oh
Okay,
my
you know what?
God. I can't believe you
think that's
guys.
enough of that. I think that's enough of that. I think that's enough of that. All right, we've reached the end of the show. I'd like to thank you guys for coming through. Thank you, Ajoke, for coming through. Thank you, Jimmie, and thank you, DJ
Highly
Babus,
appreciate
for
it.
coming
Highly
through.
appreciate
Can
it.
you guys just drop your personal handles, where they can find you, and all of that, especially for bookings,
Ladies first.
all of that?
Okay, my name is Ajoke Alamala. I'm a food vendor. Just go into your Instagram, type ajoke.alamala. You can place your order. I sell all the local food and we are available for events all over Nigeria. Thank you.
Okay, Jimmie.
Right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, mamas and papas, I am Jimmy.
I should have done Jimmie last.
As you know, I am the host with the most. You can catch me on your TV screens anytime, any day. You know what I mean? But if you really want to connect, hit me up Instagram, Twitter. I am Jimmie Official. You already know that.
And Babus?
I'm not with the host. Yeah, Instagram, DJ Babus, that's DJBABUS.
And that's it. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys.
Stay proud, people. Stay proud.
Stay proud. That's it. This is end of the Takeover with Dami Oke. We will see y'all next week. Bye-bye. It's the Takeover with Dami Oke.